And I think one little trick too on to keep the momentum going is, showing up is honestly to me the biggest part of it. Like, say you have a day where you're super busy, you know what, show up at the park, or even, get in a 45-minute workout at your house before you even leave. And even though that workout itself might not be a great workout in terms of, helping you hit PRs, what you're doing is you're telling yourself that this is now ingrained. This is part of who I am. There's no reason I'm not going to make this happen. And then you can kind of pick back up where you left off when you actually can hit it 100%.
Yeah, and one last thing before we cut out is just thinking of momentum and taking days off. I was thinking about a day when I was in Taiwan. I kind of wasn't having the best. I wasn't in the best mental state. Went out one night, got super wasted, and the next morning ended up, it was a whole ordeal, right? But I was super hungover, and I was thinking to myself, how am I going to train? But I was just like, I was determined to get it in, and like I have in my mind, I'm like, okay, I need to get at least an hour and a half workout in a day. I got the time. It's a Sunday. I want to get the workout in. I ended up going down to the park. Probably one of the worst workouts I've had in 2 years. Struggling to do 90-degree handstand push-ups, struggling to do handstand, couldn't even barely balance on the parallettes. And at the end of the day, I look back on it, and at the moment, the day that it happened, I was like, I was trying for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and at a certain point, I was like, man, I'm done. I'm just gonna have to take the day off. And in all reality, I looked at that as taking a day off, but I still got 40 minutes of work in. And the momentum kept going because in my mind, I was like, this is something I need to do. So if you communicate with your body and tell it that training is important, your body's gonna respond and adapt to being able to handle that 7 days per week. If you communicate with your brain and tell it that studying 7 days per week is important, then your brain is gonna adapt, and it's gonna actually build up more capacity to study more, to study longer, to study more efficiently.